It's the world according to Mercury.
My ego, well, I mean, we all took psychology class growing up, but I think we kind of forgot. And what happened was this term ego became like it was turned into a great big villain. And this villainous aspect of ourselves, this concept of sin, which is supposed to be a part of ourselves that is like disgusting, not godlike at all, and we should repress it and we should suppress it. Why are we hurting any part of ourselves? Like, why are we telling ourselves that a part of you is terrible? Like, a part of your innate self is terrible. Your ego is part of your innate self. So why are we like okay with saying a piece of my innate self is just despicable? We need the ego to protect our individual identity, okay? And that's the one thing that we have that no one can take away from us. No one else could have it. We're not sharing that with anyone. That is the one thing that you are born with solely and you will die with. Your identity is literally something that like is only yours, and it's only yours to represent. Like, it's up to you to make sure that people understand what your identity is all about, what makes you you know, including what makes you tick. Like, all of that is research that we're all doing constantly, and we can only do it properly when each individual is living up to his and her true individual persona. And that is what the ego is there for. The ego is to protect that identity. And so that's why it comes out very much in instances where people are protecting their brand or their own interest or their family even. You know, that is all part of the ego. Your family is a representation of your individual identity, okay? And so when people become very protective of their own family or their own friends or their own kin or their own collective or their business partners or anything that's like group oriented, they are defending their own identity. That is the ego. That is good. Now, just like everything, there's a word called moderation. And that's really what you need to be asking yourself. Is not, oh, how big their ego is. It's like, are they understanding the true purpose of their ego so that they can use it in a balanced way, in moderation? Is it balanced? You know, and you got to say thank you, ego, because when it seems like one of those moments where the ego needs to be checked, it's really the ego letting us know that we're not balanced today, okay? And so I love to challenge everybody with that word, because it seems to be something that a stigma was created and it's and placed upon it, and now everybody's just kind of like out of sorts about who they really are and how they should be living their lives, because they're completely missing the point when it comes to the ego. That's why I got a big ego. My ego's big because that's how much I am protecting my individual identity. I think the bigger your ego is, the bigger it is, the more you have to protect.
Yeah, 'cause I got a big ego. Wake up.